Welcome back, and my guests are the city engineer, Phil Shermer, and Dwayne Dardan, who is our new Stormwater Division Manager. Guys, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
We want to tell our viewers about what's coming up with stormwater. First, we have a new stormwater utility fee, and Phil, talk about that a little bit. Why are we implementing a stormwater utility fee?
Well, the stormwater utility fee goes into effect July 1st, and there's three major areas that why we need the fee. The first one is we have a very large backlog of existing capital projects. That is neighborhoods where we need to build storm drain pipes or inlets or ditches or repair those things.
Right.
That list is almost $300 million long, has about 250 projects on it.
Yeah.
So there's a pretty big mountain to climb
Right.
there. The second piece is water quality. Stormwater, we really haven't been very concerned about it in the last 20 years or so, but it's actually the #1 source of pollution in our rivers and streams. So we need to begin a program to work on water quality.
Yeah.
And the third leg of the stool is really maintenance of our existing systems. We have maintained those on an exception basis, the worst of the worst, and we want to be a lot more proactive with that. So the fee will give us the resource in order to do that.
So how will those fees be calculated? Talk about that a little.
Well, everybody's going to pay the same rate. So whether you're a commercial property owner or a residential owner, you're going to pay the same rate. It's based upon the impervious surface on your property. We measured every one of the 45,000 parcels in the city. So you'll get an individual customized bill for what you contribute to the problem. So everybody's going to pay the same rate. They're going to pay for what they have.
And some people might not know impervious. What does that mean?
It's basically anything that's not green and growing. So pavement, roof surface, sidewalks, those kind of things are impervious areas.
And how will the fees be used specifically? What kinds of things are going to do with them?
Well, we're going to try to go after those three major deficiencies. There's capital projects, water quality, and improved maintenance. And those will change over time. I think our initial activities will be mostly in the capital project area. But over time, I think we're going to see us spending a lot more effort on the water quality piece.
And we have a new position to help manage the stormwater. This is Dwayne. Dwayne, talk about your role. What are you going to do as far as the management of the stormwater?
Well, it's kind of, Phil alluded to, I'll have a team of about 30 and we'll address those stormwater quantity, the CIP backlog, and the quality issues and the maintenance. So that's what we're going to be doing.
So do you have some goals set for what you want to address in these?
As Phil alluded to, the stormwater CIP projects, that's what we'll start with, and then we'll tend to address the Phase 2 permit, the MS4 permit. We'll have to address that for the stormwater quality piece. And then the maintenance, we've got to increase our maintenance as well. So those are the three legs of the stool.
So it's a long-term thing. It's going to take many years to accomplish it. People shouldn't expect it to be done overnight.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, this is a decades-long effort. It took us decades to kind of get the problem that we have. It's going to take us decades to kind of unwind it as well.
Okay. Why is the management of stormwater so important? I mean, it's just, I know it's been going on for a while. We've been having a problem. It's now coming to the forefront. Why?
Well, part of it is the DEQ regulations as far as stormwater quality goes. We've got 13 rivers or streams that run through the city. 7 of those have been listed as impaired, quote unquote. So they either have too much sediment, or they've got nutrient pollutants, or they've got other pollutants that we need to address. So that's the stormwater quality piece. And the stormwater quantity piece, a lot of our infrastructure is beyond its 50-year useful lifespan, so we've got to address that. And some infrastructure is just not there. So that's the other piece of it. And the fact is, if we're looking to be an active outdoors destination, water is such an important piece of that.
It really is. And so because of these requirements, a lot of local governments are having to stop and address these types of issues, right?
Very
so
true.
we're just one of many that are having to do this. If somebody wanted more information about the stormwater management, the whole thing, how do they get that information? Who do they call? Where do they go?
Well, the first place to go, everybody just get their computer out and go to the city's webpage at roanokeva.gov. We also have a dedicated email address for any questions about stormwater.
Oh, good.
And it's stormwater@roanokeva.gov. Send us an email. We'll do our best to respond quickly.
Okay, and can we give them also your contact information? Dwayne?
Sure. It's 853-2676.
Great. Well, thanks, guys, and I'm sure we'll be hearing more about this in the future. Great. We'll be right back.